Good morning, everybody. You want to participate?
Good morning.
Awesome. All right, guys, for my kiddos that are at home, this is the Reading Money kind of answer sheet for after you've read the story for several days. Those of you who do not have the sheet, do not panic. It is going up on Showbeat this morning. I just needed to make sure that I got the video in. So there is, I believe, the note video that I did where we wrote down the setting. We're going to go over all of that again today. But right now, let's answer our study guide sheet. So number one, the question was, what is wampum? And everybody in class, y'all can put your hands down real quick. We said that it was Indian money that's made from shells. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Landon, how do we barter?
We trade things for other things.
Yeah, we just trade things for other things. Some people wrote down trade. They just wrote one word down. That's right. Okay, so that's what bartering is. I have a brown chicken and you have a white chicken. And I want the white chicken, so I'm going to give you the brown chicken. So I can have the white chicken. Because I like what? I want the white chicken. Okay, so, I have a whole bunch of brown chickens and my neighbor has white chickens. I want a white chicken. So I say, I'll give you a brown one. I can have a white one. And he's like, yeah. And so we trade. That's called bartering. You trade things for other things. Number 3. It says, name 3 things people used for money long ago before the use of metal. Miles, give me one. Salt. Lydia, give me another one. Which we said animals, right? Because you can trade any kind of animal, right? And then Kay, what's another one?
Salt.
We've already said salt, and we said animals.
Shells.
Brecken, is there another one? Because some people might have wrote something different than that. There's actually a few other ones.
Weapons.
You can trade weapons. Eli, what's another one?
Tools.
Huh? Tools. People could trade tools. What's another one, Cole? We've said animals, salt, weapons, tools. What else?
You could trade.
Begins with an F.
Food.
Like I grew a whole bunch of beans and my neighbor grew a whole bunch of carrots, and I want carrots and he wants beans, so we can trade. I'll give you a whole bunch of beans if you give me a whole bunch of carrots. So there we go. So people traded animals. Salt was, that was something. You treasured salt because salt was a seasoning and it was almost considered priceless. It was like almost like considered more priceless than gold or silver. Like that's like royalty had salt. Poor people really didn't have salt. So yeah, salt was a huge thing. All right, 4. Why were pieces of metal a better form of money? Let's see, Avery. Why was metal a better form of money?
Because it didn't go bad.
Mm-hmm. And what?
It lasts forever.
And you can what?
Carry it around.
Yeah, you could have you could stitch a little pouch and put your coins in your pouch. Because the last time I checked, it's kind of hard to put a cow in a pouch. You have to lug it around. And then who's to say that something doesn't happen to the cow on the way? It could you could fall, get hurt. Maybe some people who aren't so nice are going to steal it from you. So, you still have to worry about your money pouch, but at least a money pouch can be hidden. Okay, you can't hide a cow. It's kind of there. All right, number 5. Who were the first people to make coins, Lydia? The Lydians. The Lydians. The first people to make coins were the Lydians. That was an ancient civilization.
It's not Lydia.
Excuse me. Who first made paper money, Tommy?
Chinese.
The Chinese. Well, who can make money in the United States?
Government.
Which form of government? Local, state, or federal? Federal. The federal government is the only one who can make money. Any of us make money, then we're breaking the law. Because that's called counterfeit.
Yep.
Alright. Then it says name 3 things that are used for money. So let's see. Raise your hand if I haven't called on you yet. Griff. And tell me a form of money. Bring me book, please, sir. Give me a word. Tell me something that's used for money today.
Paper money.
Yep, you can use paper money, cash. Wells,
Coins.
coins. Catherine
Credit cards.
and Brecken. We said cash, coins, credit cards, and
Checks.
checks. All right. So, can someone tell me what the setting of money is? What's the setting of the article? Cole,
No.
what is the setting?
Oh, the settings.
It's like where it takes place. Oh, no. Don't try to see if you can remember. Y'all should have been studying this all week. What is the setting? Logan?
Settings.
Huh? Kane?
3.
Huh?
3.
No. The setting is the history of money from beginning to present time throughout the world. Because you read about all the places in the world, not just one place. The setting is the history of money from beginning to present throughout the world. Y'all better be studying this. This is on the test tomorrow.
Yeah.
I gave you these notes like on Tuesday. Okay, so here we go. You got your vocab on Monday, and then you got your these notes on Tuesday. And then this thing is all the information that you read, so it's just a study guide. Okay, so who are the main characters of this article? Miles?
People from all different parts of the world.
Yep, people from all parts of the world. The main characters were people from all parts of the world. Okay, so here we go. Number 3. What's the plot? What's the plot of the article? What is it? Setting is where, and the plot is the what, how, all that kind of stuff. Wells?
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Lydia?
What was how many things should we use? The beginning way is borrowing, and then
Yeah. The plot is how money came to be used. First, we started bartering. And now, today, we do what? We use coins, credit cards, checks, cash. Okay? What is the moral of this article, Landon?
you have to pay what you wanted.
Yeah, you need to pay for the things that you want. Okay? You need to pay for the things that you want. Otherwise, it's called what?
Stealing.
There you go. And what is the genre? What was this that we read this week, Avery?
The genre is an informational nonfiction.
Very good. Okay, so guys, now listen. And we're getting ready to go to the vocabulary. When it comes to these 5 questions, what was the setting? Who were the main characters? What was the plot? What is the moral? And what is the genre? These have to be written in complete sentences, or you only get half credit. If you get the information right, but it's not in a complete sentence, it's only half credit. You have to write in a complete sentence. So I'm telling you now, when you see it, the first thing you write is the setting was. The main characters were. The plot was. The moral is. The genre is. Because if you write those things at the beginning and then put your answer, that's a complete sentence. If you just write informational nonfiction, you're only going to get half credit. But if you write the genre is, informational nonfiction, you get all the points. Write in a complete sentence. All right, so who can tell me what turpentine is? Yeah, it's one of your vocab words. Turpentine. Avery?
An oil used to thin paint.
Yeah, turpentine is what we use to thin paint, so it goes on smooth. Who can tell me what a spade is? Miles? What's a spade?
A spade is a tool used for digging with a flat blade and a long handle.
I can hear a whole bunch of people flipping pages trying to find their vocab words. Y'all got a lot of studying to do tonight, I'm just saying. The test is tomorrow. All right, tell me what pitch is. What's pitch, Brecken?
Dark sticky substance used to make things waterproof.
Awesome. 4. What is a wampum? Tommy? Or wampum? Yep.
Indian money made from a shell. I don't know.
Yeah, Indian money made from shells. What's a lump? Avery?
A chunk.
Yeah. Like I got a lump of dirt in my hand. Like, you know, you got a big old lump. Or you can say I have a lump of ice. Okay, how about this? Like, we like to buy West Side ice in our house, even though we have an ice maker. We like the West Side ice. So, and sometimes, you know, when you get it and then you put it in the freezer, it refreezes back up. And so when you go to do it, it like, you have like these big lumps of ice, so you kind of have to break it down. So you can say that, like, I have a big lump of ice. It means like a big chunk. What's a hatchet? Cole?
A small axe.
Yep, it's a small, short axe. What's a crumb? Wells?
A bit.
Yep, a bit. It's a small piece. Like, trust me,
I have a
if there was one piece of red velvet cake glass and you said, can I have some? I was like, oh, I'll give you a crumb. I love red velvet cake. That's like my favorite. Love red velvet cake. And then I make at Christmas time. I didn't make it this year, so my kids are wondering when I'm going to make it. But I make I make it from scratch. I make a red velvet cheesecake cake.
Oh, that's what my mom does.
So I have the red velvet, and then on the middle layer, instead of icing, is actually cheesecake. And then the outside is all done in cream cheese icing. Does she? That's what we do for Christmas. It's made once a year, and it's made for Christmas.
If you have one, have a cream.
But I didn't make it this year for Christmas because we were all incredibly lazy, and I was incredibly tired because this COVID thing is like I'd had no break from the school, except for like 4 or 5 days since, like, you know, I came back to school in April for essential workers, and then I think I got the 4th of July. I got 4 days off during the summer, and then that's it.
Wait, did you just say 4 days off in the summer only?
Yeah.
Because you did summer camp with me.
Yeah, I do summer camp, and I was saving some of my summer vacation days, because I thought my daughter was going to Florida for college. But when COVID went crazy and Florida went nuts, she decided to stay here. So I ended up not getting all of my summer holidays. So anyway, because I was saving them so I could go to Florida with her. So here we go. So you know that's how that worked. Periwinkle. Now there are 3 different definitions for periwinkle. So tell me one of them. Landon.
Evergreen.
Give me another one, Miles.
Creeping.
No, creeping evergreen is. What's another definition? Creeping is not a separate definition. Creeping evergreen, that's a plant. That's one. Tell me something else that periwinkle means. Tommy. A blue-green color. And then a periwinkle is also a what?
A shell.
A shell. Now I'm going to tell you what, this is going to be fun. I will be very generous with you. You have a new part on your test this week. You need to use 5 of the words. Let me check it. Let me double check. Make sure I've got it all done. Hold on. Let me look. Yes, you need the 8 vocabulary words, you need to pick 4 of them, and you're going to write a sentence using that word for me. So you can pick, out of the 8 words, you need to pick 4, and then you need to use that word correctly in a sentence. And it needs to be a complete sentence, which means I'm checking for capitalization, I'm checking for punctuation, and then if you happen to use possessive noun, I'm just saying, these are all the things that we've been covering all year long. So wampum is a perfect word to use possessive noun in. Let's see. Periwinkle, if you use it in the sentence as a plant, that's a good one for using it as a possessive noun. Hatchet's a good one, right? Because it's an axe. Periwinkle's a plant. Wampum is money, Indian money. So see, those are nouns, so those are perfect to use what? Possession with, right? So, your test, guys, and you know I go through it all the time. It's what? What we just did, where we went over the setting, the plot, correct?
Yes.
You have a section with your vocabulary. You need to do matching. And then I've added where you take 4 of those and you write me a sentence using that vocabulary word in a sentence correctly. And then we always have our checkpoints, right? Our multiple choice, which that's what this sheet was that we just did. Money, 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 what you guys are seeing on the video. You have a linking concept. It says, what are some things we use for money today? So you just write in complete sentence what we use for money today. And then the last one is a personal response. So you need to read it and give me your personal feelings on it. Can you get the personal response wrong?
No.
No. The only way you can get the personal response wrong if you are talking about pollywogs that live in Mystical Valley and we're talking about money. That's the only way you get it wrong. Okay? Because it's a personal response. It's a personal response. Okay? So you cannot get that wrong unless you just write about something ridiculous. So guys, that's it for today. Make sure you all study, go over your notes, go over this review sheet, go over your vocab words. Please, 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 guys, study the setting, the plot, the moral, the genre, and just write it in a complete sentence. You got to start writing in complete sentences, okay, guys? So everyone have a good day. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Please remember, we're still filming. We're still filming.
Bye.
We're still filming.
Bye.
Nobody say anything weird. Okay, everybody say bye.
Bye.